Hello, happy souls. Sorry. I was kind of scrambling around a bit, trying to find everything that I needed, but I couldn't find this book that I was looking for. That it basically helped me with like telling the definitions and everything like that. But for now, we'll just go with my phone and the best interpretation that I can give to y'all with spirit as well. If you don't know me, I'm a light worker. That just recent beginner tarot reader, Vanessa Sun Virgo, or Kayla, but I prefer Vanessa. Today we're going to be doing pick a card reading. 3 cards, as the spirit said, and we'll go ahead and figure out what it is. I'm not exactly sure what the pick card will be. I guess mystery thing. Yep. Excuse me. Throat blocked up. Mystery pick a card. It is 12:21. I believe I do have to get ready. So let's go ahead. It's long. I'm not gonna try and block out whatever spirit needs, but you know, charms. Yep. Got a ruler. Broken ruler. Pile 1. Earring. Pile 2. Dragonfly. Pile 3. Okay. And then. Okay, no. I'll take that as no. We'll not be doing any crystals on that. So anyways. I ask before we begin this reading that you cleanse your energies as you begin to breathe with me. Hold in for 5 seconds. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold in for 3 seconds. And then breathe out for 7 seconds. The spirit is asking me to put on whatever playlist that you have that spirit is calling you to put on, and shuffle it 3 times. So when you do that, whatever song that's playing in the background, however you interpret it into your mind. Usually how I interpret it is with my characters, but I will not be as descriptive because I need to go. So let's go ahead and get this started. Yay. Okay. Yeah, breathe. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Okay, there's 1 card, and general energy. General energy. Okay, that came out on its own. General energy. Gotcha. So, pile one. Before I started this pile, I heard the sound of these croaking frogs. So, and when I looked that up, I heard that could symbolize great transformation. Oh, yes. Play this 3 times. Almost full bore. Let me do that. Okay, for pile 1, I got this ruler. Also, the song playing right now is Ball Pit by Dirty Melody. I like to associate this with my one character, Jake. It's spoiler in season 2, I'm not going to reveal, but he's a character that goes through a lot of transformations. Now, this ruler, it's very broken, but it still works, and it's still usable. This shows me that maybe you're possibly a person that has a lot of cracks, has gone through a lot of things, like, maybe just, like, part of themselves is just somewhat damaged. 6:22 on the timer. That's my birth time, by the way. Anyways, but still valuable, still in use, and still able to work and function as a normal, operable tool. So, we're gonna go ahead and pick cards. Yeah, already shuffled, got the Animal Terra. Oh, sorry, back of the deck. We have the Starfish upright. The back of the deck is the Buffalo. Now this is just general energy, general vibe of what's going on. So, with you have the Starfish, okay? We're gonna start small, because, last reading was a lot, so maybe we'll just work our way up, and then just work it out, I figured maybe that'd be better, since, me being schizophrenic, it's not exactly helpful with, like, hearing multiple things at once, but, like, there's a thing I'm hearing, there's a thing that is working, and there's a thing that is working with us as well. Guiding us, directing us. Goodness, I'm having a lost time. You make me someone that has a bit of a time trying to find what they're doing, but you take your time, girl. You take your time, boy. I don't know if you're a girl. I'm feeling feminine. So, Starfish, we have alluring, beautiful, but superficial. Or shallow, or may seem shallow. 8-8. So, this is the general energy that is being perceived by you. Okay, so, in this reading, I didn't just figure this out till now, but this is a general, energy check-in on how people perceive you. So, people view you as the Starfish. So, you have an exquisite beauty. You're very natural, mesmerizing. And the Starfish, it doesn't really seem to do much. Like, they don't seem to do much of anything, but starfishes, they are, creatures that evolve and adapt, because, one thing they're able to do is, one thing they're able to do is regenerate their limbs, and one of my characters, Jake, who is a character that is immortal, who just instantly regenerates his limbs through, electricity, but moving on anyways, this shows, starfishes, they go through a lot of healing. They go through a lot of renewal, because a lot of the currents that they go through, which shows me on the back of the deck of Buffalo, you being standing in your energy, standing in your strength, standing in your power, while also being grounded, shows me that you've gone through a lot. You've been through so much. You've gone through the world and back. This tells me you are a deep, deep soul. This tells me you are someone that has seen the truth. Maybe a reflection of it, maybe a glimpse of it. Ooh, right there. But you've seen it, and you feel it. and you know it's there, and you want to grasp it, and you're feels like you've been thick and thin striving for it with this buffalo energy. But yeah, no, it just shows me like you have like such strength, and you are such a strong person, and good on you. It tells me a lot as well that other people kind of perceive that you seem to do a lot of nothing, because starfish, they do just sit around and do nothing, but really they are doing a lot more than just that. So starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them. For so long they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it is important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? Uplifting, artistic, and expressive. So, but when this is in the reverse, this is gossip and feels empty. But this is upright. So this tells me that you are a person that expresses your experiences. What is going on? Ooh, hoes mad. Hoes mad. I love this song. I'm sorry. This song's so silly. But anyway, yeah, you're a person that goes through so much, but you learn. You do learn, and it may not show it or look like it, but, well, actually, no, it does show it in your outward experience and your outward appearance and how you move, how you walk, how you talk, all that. But it just shows me that you have personal strength, and I can't help but respect that. So respect to you, girl or boy. But I'm feeling feminine energy, so respect to you, girl. Good job. Yay. Good job. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you, Paulin. Bye. Okay. All right. Pile 2. Just gonna go ahead and breathe real quick. Cleanse energy. I'm breathing a little too fast. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys are a little anxious, I'm starting to feel anxious. Oh, it Okay. All right, let's continue. Pile 2, you had this earring. Hopefully you're meditating with me, but if you're meditating earlier, but I was just clearing energies for a second. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Why'd I just pause? I just paused. That's strange. I don't know why I'm pausing. It was very strange. I just paused for a second. Like, Oh, change. Okay. Song need to change. Okay. Pile 2, got the earring. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a pause, but it was just a song change. Just need a change of the energy. Yeah, so this song, Persona. I don't know if you all know it. Color of the Night. Any Persona fans? I love Persona 3. It's one of my favorite games. Well, not my favorite. I love Persona 4. It's one of my favorite games, but I need to play Persona 3. I don't know if one of y'all favorite games is Persona 3. Okay. Okay, Dragonfly up. Yep, okay, confirmation. Dragonfly upright. And then we have... Okay, and then we have the B in reverse. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. So, I don't know if, like, this Color of the Night song, I associate this with two of my characters that, like, have gone through a lot, but they work hard from, like, being grown from hell. I mentioned my one character, Matilda, and my one other character, Amelia, but they're both seven deadly sins that were from hell and moved to planet Earth because they were casted out for being different. And, you know, they had to work from being poor, and now they're rich. Yay! At least they got a bit of luxury from some sort of divine, like, nudge. So... Played in song vividly by you. I want to stay with you for the day. I'm so nervous. I don't know, I just felt like dancing. Oh. Hey. I don't know if y'all vibe or party. Ooh. Okay. Well, someone is a partier. Oh, someone loves breaking it down. Oh. Whoever y'all are, I want to know who y'all are. Y'all are silly. Let me see. So we got the Dragonfly. And then, I showed you the cards already. Oh. Okay, I'll focus. Where is this Dragonfly? I don't know if y'all love listening to music or love to... Well, I know y'all love the party. That's for damn near sure. I know y'all love the party. Okay. So, Dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The Dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When Dragonfly cards appear, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. Dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So when in balance, they see clearly and they're very joyful and magical. So something tells me that your very presence and essence of who you are, like as just a partier, oh my god, it just is so magical, and people love being around that type of energy. And something tells me you do it a little too much. I don't know, just with this B in reverse, but we'll see, because usually with B's I associate with a hardworking B, but let's see the B in reverse. Oh, okay, so let's see. So the B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there is a team project on the horizon. B loves to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they are bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work, then they grip, then sting. So when in balance, usually they're very content, active, and vibrant, like very working, very hardworking. But when out of balance, maybe it feels like you're very overworked, you're very annoying. But I don't know. For some reason, I spat out underworked at first. Like you are underworking in a sort. Like maybe you are over partying to that extent. Maybe. Well, I mean, nothing wrong with partying up, but you know, you gotta stay focused on stuff like that with your things. Mm. Yeah, I'm being asked to pull another card for y'all. Okay, moon. No. Okay, cool. Just a moon. So, like, nothing wrong with partying and enjoying your vibrance and restoring your energy, but too much of that can feel like, you know, overlust. And I have a character that, you know, I love her, and this song actually is very important because, sorry, I'm like, I'm sorry, okay. Some of y'all love getting down. Some of y'all love getting down. Like, we're talking to rubbing in the club. Like, I'm saying some of y'all like a smoker, drink together, maybe a party. I don't know. I dig your vibe. Don't get me wrong. Like, but sometimes a little bit of too much of that can feel exhausting at times, and it can feel a little annoying. Like, and you know, just doing the same thing over and over, just seeing people do the same thing over and over. You know, I have certain people that know people that kind of do it when like to a over partying extent. Like with me, like I usually try and keep it spiritually. Yes, I go through schizophrenia and I kind of use it medically for that extent, but some of y'all, I don't know if y'all know pain stalking. I think some of y'all do. I want you to take the light for the first time. Never gonna say to you. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of y'all know Penny and Stocking or, you know, there's these two characters called Scanny and Nisa. They are the vibe. They are the party. That is who are y'all embodied. That's who y'all are embodying. I almost just messed up my words, but hey, I don't care. I feel like y'all don't care, so y'all are just a vibe. I can't help it, but bro, let's get these moon cards though. Don't want to get too distracted. I gotta get going. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So this tells me that. I don't know if you're Moon in Taurus or you have Taurus in your chart. I need to study astrology more, but I'm gonna see New Moon in Taurus real quick. So, this signifies a calm, steady beginning focused on grounding, practicality, and long-term growth in areas like finances. So this tells me like maybe so maybe like if you bring this into balance and everything like that. Yeah. We're not using these cards. So like this tells me okay, well that's important at least. So no, not well. This tells me that if you look at finances and look at play and work and balance that at the same time, you can be able to find prosperity. And with that prosperity, you just have to look at the bigger picture of things because, like, sometimes the overpartying and stuff like that, you start recognizing it on other people around you and stuff like that, and it starts getting exhausting. That's what that look at the bigger picture was. I was feeling it, but it's whatever. But, anyways, yes. Good luck, lovelies. Y'all are the vibe. Love y'all. Good luck, pal, too. Okay, pile 3 for you. We're gonna reshuffle. So this song, I like it. Oh, I feel tired. I feel tired. I feel drained. Bro, I don't know if some of y'all are tired, bro. This one is sleep, bro. I'm sorry. But sometimes I'm just a little direct, but oh my gosh, I feel tired. Oh. Alright, anyway, you got this dragonfly. Now, dragonfly showed up in pile 2. That was their main card. You know, very party vibe, party-esque, but maybe, you're not too much of a party. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna get your cards. I don't know why I said that, but we'll know for sure. But this song that's playing right now, I don't know. I like a bit of EDM and stuff like that, but there's this one song called Capsule. I associate 2 of my characters. Won't go in depth with them, but bro, one of them is like, okay, so both of them were like married. There's like these 2 OCs that I had in the AU were married until they like broke up because they got in like some like very bad feud or something like that. And I don't know, this girl decided, I need to like make some money because like this girl is being funded off of him. Just made that, but she's like, I don't know, I'm an artist. Maybe I can make profit off of my body or something. But she's just like, oh. And she makes these doll figurines that go to this, like, I don't know, futuristic city. But anyways, I don't know, maybe you're feeling a little, like, set up, you know? Like, you're kind of, like, tossed around. No, more like pulled around in different directions. Like people need you in different directions and stuff like that, or people want you in different directions, and it sounds a little tiring. Yep, so we have the hawk in reverse, and then crocodile upright. Okay. And then the card under the pile deck is the turtle in reverse. So, I don't know. I was just told to bring that up real quick. But okay, we're on 28. Let's see. No, there we go. So, hawk, watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. So, usually hawks circling around in the sky. They have the sharp eyes that, like, watch every move. And they're keen-eyed birds, so, hawk vision, being able to, like, see extremely far. Like, they are very precise in their vision. And usually they are able to see prey from, like, miles, like, I don't know, like, however, like, meters above, like, the sky. Meters. I don't know. My brain's a little scrambled, I'm sorry. It's a little early in the morning. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, when this card appears, fate has eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wing and it is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small and insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So when out of balance, though, this sees too much and is way too suspicious. So maybe to bring this into balance, you probably need a bit of a perspective shift. So whatever environment that you're in, I don't know why I pulled environment, but so maybe it's starting to, so yes, though this is an environment. Okay, so maybe you're in an environment that feels like they need you at, like, in every pool, every waking moment. And for some reason, like, when you're in there, the people that are around you, with this crocodile energy. So crocodiles, they're very watchful, very keen, like almost as watchful as you are, but not to an extent, because with you see way too much. This tells me, like, you see them watching you. this tells me you also are an intuitive person, especially with this song playing, Nocturnal Emission. But maybe you don't necessarily see that potential. With this character I have, they're going through meditation and, they're kind of, trying to understand themselves more as not as to being more than just a person of destruction. And so, continuing on. Maybe this tells me is you have like untapped abilities that like you aren't 100% noticing that you have, or maybe you do know that you have, but aren't able to 100% use. I don't know if that's, it's somewhat, but it's like, maybe you're using it maybe you're using it in the wrong way, or maybe there's a better way of using it. Like, I don't know. But whatever this energy is, let's focus on this though, because goodness, or there we go, crocodile. I don't know if y'all like have to kind of shuffle around a lot of stuff. I've been shuffling around all the piles though, not gonna lie. So either way, resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. So crocodile that reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decision, action, or discussion. The crocodile mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. Crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Wise, patient, and a silent powerhouse. So maybe your manager in the situation is kind of a person that is, they are very wise, but in their own type of way. So, okay, I feel like I'm slightly steering off course here. Okay, sorry. So maybe not an environment area. Well, is an environment. This is kind of having me lost. Maybe you kind of have like a lot of things going on in your head, maybe. I do, generally speaking, but it's like, ugh. Oh, it's a fly. So, with flies, let me pull up that meeting. Good thing. Brought it back. So, flies that represents resilience. So, maybe you're in an environment that's very, like, pushy-pulley. What was that? I swear I thought I just saw like a flash. Maybe someone's car light or something, but whatever. Either way, maybe it was, it was probably just my arm. Anyways, maybe it's telling me you're in this push-pull energy where this one is very silent and waiting to see what type of growth might come from this. But it gives me a little out of balance, though. 34. Like, I have this balance. You do see that they're watching you, but it feels like you're kind of waiting on them to respond about something. Say something, But they're very patient. Crocodiles, they're very, very patient on their prey. They will sit there and wait in the water. And they're very camouflaged, very disguised. So maybe this is a person like you might know. My earbuds just died. I will say might know. So yeah, this tells me you are an intuitive person. This is starting to sound a little like my pile. To an extent, probably a mix of them. But anyways, continuing on. Yeah, this tells me this This environment where you see too much and it's pulling you too much. I see. No, I see. Maybe it's not the suspicion that's the part. Maybe it's the seeing too much and the intuitiveness that is causing you to be in this pushy-pull energy that's draining you. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's so we there we go. There we go. Okay. Brought it back, 44. Brought it back. Okay. Brought it back. And then a crocodile under here with this turtle. So like the turtle upright, usually it is wonderful to be in the presence of his turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relation with the earth and the water element simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truth of life. No matter where their travel lead them, turtle energy is behind all greater writers and storytellers, as they collect life experiences under their shell for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. But when out of balance, they slow down to a halt. So maybe this environment that you're in is is way too much on you. It is overstressing you, and it's making you slow down to a halt on all the stuff and projects that you want to do. Like the things that you want to do, things that you want to see, places that you want to go. I don't know if this is like a job environment, giving job environment. I'm sounding like me, lol. But anyways, I don't know if this is like school or anywhere that you're going. But either way, this environment that you're in, this is kind of like draining you and it's destroying you. So probably a good time to get out, because this patient energy is trying to see what you will do. But the thing is that he's waiting on nothing, because this energy that he's just giving, it's as if he's waiting for you to either he's waiting for either shoe to drop. Because he does see you and he does see your potential, but he just is, I feel he's very precise on what he wants. This feels like someone with maybe, I don't want to say OCD, maybe perfectionism, and they just are waiting for the perfect prey, the perfect moment. Okay, right here with crocodiles, they're waiting for the perfect exact moment. But with you, it's you're trying to give it and do that, but it's you're also trying to do these other things, and it's affecting you and your energy and your vibration. With us energies and us people, us beings, we have a vibration that we, vibrate on. Give me a sec. There's something I'm trying to pull out of my brain. I thought I brought it. It's upstairs. I won't bring it right now, but there's a tarot deck I want to pull. Yes, this one. I haven't used this one in a while, but this one I gotten from my mom. I talked with her the other day, but she kind of convinced me on trying to stay at the job that I didn't want to stay at, which is whatever, which is fair, because it's I need a good income and I need money, but I'm not here to get drained, and I'm not here for me to just, sorry, I'm talking in the first person, this is me. I mean, this is also my pile, I feel, so 39, but anyways. Crocodile. Shuffle. But either way, whatever environment that you're in, I don't feel it's for you. It's just not for you. Just get out. Because I think this also blocks spiritual union. This blocks you from being with your partner. Because blocks me from being with my partner, because I'm always over there at work and I never get to hang out with him, and it's so draining going over there, but also whatever environment that y'all are in, get out of there, because it's not for you. Get out of there. There's better. There's much better. And then you'll be rewarded right after when you leave. So get out. 40-40. Just go. No one's gonna care because they never cared about you in the first place. Because I'm not gonna go into it. I won't go into it. But just go. Just go. Listen to you. Don't listen to what other people want. You have to trust yourself because your body will scream out what you want. Other people will scream out what you want, but your body will scream out what you want. And your body will just keep screaming louder and louder and louder till it tells you, stop, please. Or you end up in the deep end. Or you just continue doing the same things and you don't recognize them, ending up in the same cycles, etc., etc. You know how it goes. Anyways, 1-1, 101, 2, 2, 2, 212, 5. This is Sun Virgo. This is Vanessa Sun Virgo Tarot 666. You'll have a lovely, blessed day, spirits. I'm gonna pray for y'all as I leave, and then hoping for y'all to get out of there because you don't need to be there anymore. Not anymore. Trust me. This is greater confirmation for me. So, so I'm just gonna go. Okay. Dear, divine spirits, pray for y'all. All y'all, I pray for y'all to get out and do whatever you want and free. Pray for you to find whatever true calling is that you belong to. And you get out of whatever, get rid of unnecessary energies, negative places, and you continue to live with love and light. And, raise your vibration for higher frequency so we can go back to divine, to source, to oneness. That's where we belong. That's where we all belong. There's only one place, and that's where we're all going. So why not collaborate? Amen. Okay. Bye.